This is one of those videos about, Bitcoin, digital currencies that just sucks for anyone who wants to get involved or is thinking about getting involved, because you get nervous. And I've already said this before about Bitcoin. When I first started talking about Bitcoin, and I said, if you guys are going to get into Bitcoin at all, and this was before it even exploded like it did in price. This was probably a few months ago. I said the same rule applies as in gold and silver when you say, if you don't hold it in your possession, you don't own it. And if you can download that thing, Bitcoin, to your own wallet, which is running on your computer, that's the equivalent of you holding it in your safe. If you if you do that. If you do not do that and you use an online store, well, not store necessarily, but a wallet, online wallet, you don't own it. Why? Because you are telling that website, online wallet, here's all my Bitcoins. Yeah, I've got a special ID. It reminds me of the same damn thing of what they do with gold. And, you go and pay fees every month, every year to store your gold in a secure facility. And they tell you it's an allocated account, meaning it's your own account. No one can touch it. It's your special key. You've got the only key in the whole world. So when you come back, you open your box and there's your gold. And people are finding out their gold was taken out of their box. Sometimes not put back at all, just an empty box. Other times, they look at the serial numbers on the bars, gold bars, and it's different than the bars they put in there. Therefore, someone definitely got in there and was leasing their gold out and then put it back. It's exactly what's been happening. So, if you have your online wallet and you don't have a wallet at your house, a real, your own wallet, and all the wallet is, by the way, is the coin that you're using. If you're using Bitcoin, you download the Bitcoin wallet. If you're using Litecoin, you download the Litecoin wallet. Feathercoin, download the Feathercoin wallet. That's all it is. That's all it takes. You run the program, and then it opens up and says synchronizing with the network. It usually takes a few hours. And then once it's synchronized, you just kind of let it run. And whenever you get home every day or whatever, turn your computer back on, let the thing open up and resync with the new coins that have come online, and which are technically blocks, as they call it. And it stays up to date way faster than several hours, because it's pretty much already up to date for the most part. So I just read that after that one website, I think it was called the Silk Road, it was pretty much an illegal drug trade website, and people loved it because you could just use Bitcoins. You could buy all the drugs and illegal type stuff on this website. No one knew who you are. And, of course, you're getting drugs shipped to you by paying these digital Bitcoins. And the amount of Bitcoins that were tapped in or trapped into this Silk Road website were enormous. So I made the comment then that, man, this isn't exactly the greatest news you want to hear for Bitcoin if it's supposed to be fighting the banksters and fighting, the central banks of the world to show them that we don't want to use your crappy dollars anymore. Not a good story to read when people are mostly using it to buy drugs. I made that comment then. So that website finally got shut down. And then a new website came online that kind of took its place, nowhere near the level that Silk Road was, but it was kind of the next best thing, so to speak. And that site just went offline with 96,000 Bitcoins, all valued at today over $1,000 each. And that site, again, was an online wallet. And whoever either cracked it or they're thinking it might possibly be the owner of the website who did it and is trying to pretend that it's not him. Nonetheless, they tricked everyone so that when you logged into your account, how many Bitcoins do I have? It showed you had the Bitcoins you thought you had. But in reality, your Bitcoins were not there. It was just a number on the screen telling you, yeah, they're here, don't worry about it. But if you tried to actually do a transaction and send a Bitcoin or that kind of thing, you were not able to send a Bitcoin because they weren't there. So finally the whole site shut down. when they figured out what was going on and realized, oh, it didn't seem like a whole lot of Bitcoins left. And then they got to looking a little deeper. Oh my God, 96,000 Bitcoins have left. So they're trying to track down the Bitcoins in the digital world. And because of the blockchains, so to speak, if, you know, I know it's not making sense to you, but they can track them. But what they do is they take the Bitcoins and go to another exchange and break them up into smaller pieces. Because think about this, one full Bitcoin is $1,000. But you can buy 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5 of a Bitcoin. So what they do is they try to break up that blockchain in a way so that that full Bitcoin is now partial Bitcoins, lots of partial Bitcoins. So the problem is they had 96,000 of them. So it's not like they could do this quickly. So they're still able to kind of track where this was going, where it first left, where it went to. And it will be interesting to see exactly who did this and where this goes. So all I'm saying is, as I said before, get your freaking wallet on your own computer, and the only time I will be transferring anything out of my wallet will be to using one of these exchanges. I'm not talking about the Silk Road Part 2, but a legitimate regular exchange, not a wallet online, to simply sell or trade whatever my Bitcoins or my Litecoins into Bitcoins, or my Feather coins into Litecoins, my Litecoins into Bitcoins, and then Bitcoins into cash. Those sites are like, I think, Coinbase.com, BTC-E.com. You can do that there. Anyways, that's how I'm going to do it. So this is one of those things. This is brand new. The scammers, the cheaters, the stealers, the thieves, the hackers, they're going to be all over this. You just got to be smart and don't do stupid things. The reason these people were leaving their Bitcoins online in this wallet wasn't because, oh, I feel like it's safe there. No. They were using it to buy illegal stuff, basically. So what better place to do is have to leave it online so they know how many, you know, credits you have in your account, so to speak, so that you can buy stuff. So that's all I gotta say about that. Take care.